What's up, guys? Sleepy here. I don't know. I was building that up, but it's time. It's time we get back into Doki Doki. Last time, just to wrap it up, go check out the video if you want to see what happened. But just a little thing. That was not fun. That was not a fun experience. I think people are mad. Shit. Yeah, just not a good situation. Especially with Sayori, which we're about to see right now. So, oh fuck. What happened? Who knows? We're about to find out. If you like and subscribe, and yeah. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Fuck. Are we gonna drink? I'm not ready for this shit. Fuck. Okay. Oh, so yeah, we gotta give Sayori a nice an answer or some shit. So I gotta decide what to do. So now look, in the beginning I said mostly I was like, if my character was gonna go look for anybody, or focus attention, we'll say. I was saying either Sayori or Natsuki. Now, Sayori, look, story-wise, we've been friends with her since childhood, so there's that. But then we also met Natsuki, which also was another one I was thinking about. And hell, we have our own shit, like our own thing that we just had with the baking for the festival and shit. Oh, fuck. I hit my keyboard. I don't know why I did that. And so we had a moment. I think some shit was about to happen, but of course Sayori comes in, just checking us out, and now we gotta give her a definitive answer. We either gotta say I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend. Now, fuck, I do not know what to do, cause if I'm being honest, I think I have a better chance with like the whole Natsuki shit than Sayori, but at the same time, like we learned last episode, she's not in a good place, and well, if we say I love you, that's probably the answer she wants to hear. But at the same time, last time she was not really like, she did not like the answer, because she thought we were like lying and shit. And if I'm being honest, it feels like we pretty much would be lying, because we just had a whole moment with Natsuki, and then I'm just gonna say that just feels like pretty douchey. But at the same time, if I tell her like we're just friends, or like I call her as a friend, that she would understand that, but that would just hurt her more, and I feel like way more than love you. So I think I'm just gonna do the dearest friend. I don't, man, I gotta make a decision. I'm not gonna hold the whole video up, but like I need a moment. And Okay, I'm gonna do the friend. I have to. Fuck. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Fuck, I can't even laugh. I'm not even gonna laugh in these parts anymore. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh, fuck. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right. I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Sleepy. I'll trust you with anything. anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Holy shit. I'm not even gonna try recreating that. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before she turns around and runs off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will come to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Fuck, man. Don't move to the poem. Don't move to the poem shit. It's the day of the fest. Fuck. Oh no, that did not end very, very great. That was like the worst shit I've ever, like, fuck, like, I'm done. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Sleepy, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's pasting little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and she submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she tried a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember how Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly felt awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I am used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Haha. You should have taken a little responsibility for her, Sleepy. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, and no... Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but... I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. You want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid on my desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Sleepy. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. Well, more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Fuck. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Oh, fuck. Sayori. She really is a happy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Bro. Ooh. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes were showing me. I suppressed the urge, the vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That must have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? I was like so selfish. This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I knew she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and it wasn't careful enough. So now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I can still do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Whoa. Fuck. End. This game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. What the fuck happened to the... That's nice. Pause. Oh, what the fuck? I could... Okay. I have a shit ton of saves. Okay. Fuck. Sayori's. Wow, you just. Fuck, I didn't even. Fuck is what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. fuck. Oh. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? Man, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. The fuck? We're not even that way into the video and shit's already happened. Oh, that does not feel good. I do not feel good about that at all. Shit. Oh, I don't feel good at all about this. And I gotta continue too. I have to continue. I have to play. I just gotta continue. I just gotta kick. Let me play this. The fuck is this? Okay. You see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, that it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away anyway. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. What the fuck? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst for being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I've always told myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I am perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. What the fuck? Man, I don't... After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sleepy. Monica? What the where'd you come... Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come here for anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find a new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? What the fuck? The music cut out. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is happening? Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. Hey, Sleepy. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so. But in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Huh, awesome. Really, you're really sweet, Sleepy. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I do not trust this shit at all. What the fuck is happening? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sleepy. Oh, where's the escape music? Holy shit! Sayori's in the fucking back! What the fuck? I just noticed that. Oh no! What the? She's in the back! This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki. This one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comfortably more mature and timid since I have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Sleepy in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. What the fuck? You can see Sayori in the fucking background. Holy shit. Fuck. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sleepy? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I do not trust this shit at all. You have a fucking picture of Sayori hanging in the background. What the literal shit is happening? Yuri walks into the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across with each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't many more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Where the fuck are they? Wait. Where the fuck are the teachers? Shouldn't the teachers be chaperoning? Like what happens in the club rooms or something like that? Like some teachers should literally be coming out. They're like, oh, I came to check in, the literature club. Oh, you guys have nice books. Holy shit! Why the fuck is there a girl hanging in the? Who is this? Like, why? Look at this. Why do you have that? Bro, what class would even be looking at that? What teacher thought that would be nice? Like, I don't even know. Why? What the hell? Jesus Christ, what the Okay, let's get into it, bro. I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know why. I'm just being a bitch from now, but let's just go. Let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Sleepy, what kinds of things do you read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about, after seeing Natsuki's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Fuck, I don't know. Oh man, I'm still thinking about that shit. It's literally right in front of me, always staring at me. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Why just... No, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. It does not feel right, man. It does not feel fucking right at all. Like, I do not... You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, she's not doing that anytime soon. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. So I'll go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding an activity for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Sleepy? Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, lost my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Sleepy. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Sleepy? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Sleepy, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do anything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Sleepy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent much time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before that disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Fuck, this is about Sayori. Wait. Fine, okay, take it back. A man walked into a club, that's me. The club, there was a girl who liked him very much, that was Sayori. Spent some time together, and she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. So yeah, she realized she liked me. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. What the fuck? Okay, so there's a third party intervened with their programming. And that caused her to start hating herself for being in love. I'm gonna assume that third party is Monica. Because, I mean, just let's be honest. I mean, she knew about the conversation or that we had. And I'm gonna assume Sayori didn't tell her. I mean, because I don't know how long she's been, yeah. So, fuck, I don't know. And then Monica she was talking to Sayori, and she said something to her. So it has to be Monica. And I don't trust her, because, yeah, she's glitching. Obviously, she replaced her, so. What the fuck? So, but, okay, so since she messed up with that, it caused the script to derail, messing up the whole game. And before the game collapsed, she killed herself. Just in time. So, now, so yeah, the reset. That's why I'm doing all this shit. So what the fuck do I do now? I don't feel good about doing any of this, if I'm being honest. I don't like any of this. I don't know how to feel. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. Fuck. Fuck, I don't know how to feel about what just happened. Fuck. Like, I don't even. Fuck, I don't even want to play anymore. Like I want to. I don't know. I'm just gonna end it though. You guys enjoyed it? You like and subscribe. Yeah. Man, this fucking game, man. Yeah, I had enough of that shit. I'm not prepared for this shit. I'm gonna go try the stupid fucking Pokemon MOBA, whatever it's called. Yeah. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'll see you on Friday with Detroit. Peace. Fuck.